Next up, we've got the game between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United at White Hart Lane. And without exaggerating, Steve, I was shocked when I saw the prices on this game because I thought Manchester United were far too short to win. Let me give you those prices first of all. United away from home are 13-10. Now, United were pretty poor in beating Arsenal last time out. They had the goals handed to them. Tottenham are unbeaten at home since last November. That is 10 months. And they've won their last 8 games at home going back to last season. On that basis, would you say they're too short at 13-10?
If they had Modric available, and one or two defenders that were fit, then I'd say yes, much too short. But I'm just not so sure how much the balance of the side is going to be upset by the one or two players that are going to be out. And Man United aren't at their best. He's still to make up his mind who should play where, and although he had a big part in the penalty, Ryan Giggs playing in behind the front player is not a role that he should be playing. Rooney up there on his own, for me, doesn't work either. So they've got to sort that out, because they were second best last week before last against Arsenal. And to be fair, Arsenal got them out of jail, didn't they?
They did, didn't they? They did indeed. It's one of those games where if you are looking, if you're a value punter, then it does look like United. You might be tempted to lay them, I guess, at that price, would you? And then you'd make your money even if it's a draw. Yeah. Would you maybe look at that? Because as you say, you're not 100% convinced that Tottenham have got enough this week.
No. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if Tottenham had going into the side were as strong as we imagine, and Modric is no doubt coming out of that team, they're going to lose an awful lot when they've got the ball. And he's also starting to do his job defensively. So defensively, they look a little bit susceptible. So. There's one or two things that have to be taken into consideration. I'm not so sure about this game as I was certainly Tottenham against Liverpool.
No, earlier in the season we fancied that. Well, the other factor to take into account is that Manchester United do have a great record at White Hart Lane. They're unbeaten there in their last 8 games. They've won 6 and they've drawn their last 2. But on the basis of the prices, we have picked out Tottenham as the first bet. Not to win the game, they're 23-10 to do that, but Tottenham draw no bet at 5-4. If the game finishes in a stalemate, you'll get your stakes back. If Tottenham win, then you'll have a winning bet. Just nice to have that safety net. As Steve says, we think it could end in a draw, this one. The second bet is on both teams to score. It's been a tough week for both sets of players. There's a lot of players on both sides being involved in internationals. Could be some tired legs out there towards the end of the game. So we're backing both teams to score. This price as well has come in. It was 4-5 earlier this week. You'll now get around 3-4. Have a look around, you might find better, but at the moment, 3-4 is the best price available.
We like that bet as well.
That's all right, isn't it? We'd like a bit more money on it, wouldn't we? 3-4, we'd like 4-5, but still a good bet. You're watching the Bet Republic Premier League Preview Show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why not head over and see what else the site has got to offer? You can set up your own profile and you can read all the latest football betting blogs. And if you want to place a few bets with us, and of course we hope you do, you can simply click on the link that you'll find to the Bet UK site.